If I give you 4 million, you will start singing from the airport. And we will not use car to carry you. You will sing on the road. Eh? You'll be singing from the airport. We'll be following you with the convoy. We'll give you megaphone. Eh? You'll be singing, oh. Singing, your voice. You go walk the 4 million complete to the last naira. 4 million, man of God, to do what? Now, when you see these people on the pulpit, give me you. It's not God they want, it's the money. They have seen what is going to hit the account. So it's performance. Have you noticed that's why some of them can never come to your small meeting? But they always have time for certain places, because those places provide the largest. That's where the real reward for ministry is. 4 million. I almost fainted. Me and Joshua were there. Almost fainted. To do what? Just last year, Warri City Crusade, we had spoken to a minister, and agreed since February. Agreed, concluded. But you see, in the discussion, I was worried. We never reached anywhere. They sent me a message. How much are you preparing for honorarium? It's not like tonzo that we price in the market. How much are you preparing for honorarium? Why should that even be part of the conversation, for God's sake? Why? What is the justification? I'm just trying to tell you, I told you people last year that we came to the threshing floor. You'll be seeing the signs. You'll be seeing it. It's not a carnal, it's not a worldly musician. No. Our dirty linen is in public, fighting over money and royalties. The rot has become so much. When soak away is full, it will start coming out in the bathroom, start coming out in the toilet. If you are not careful, the soak away itself can begin to burst forth. Just wait. It's just a tip. When we turned the music of the ministry of worship into a business, they say don't just sing, understand the business side of your music ministry. Preachers is like this man. They don't know the burden of God. It's like me saying I'm mentoring young pastors, and I'm telling them understand the business side of your preaching ministry. I'm not against you putting your song in album and selling. Making the disc cover and all of that costs money. No problem. I sell my books. You go to that table now that you want to collect my books and you say, Kabo, dobo, they'll say, amen. You will pay for it. Because even the brother who prints my books, who printed these copies, when he printed it, I paid him to print it. Right? I'm not against selling your music. You can sell. But what is it, this foolishness that you want to come and minister? You are telling us how much we should give you. I don't want to name names. There are things I know. There are people in this country that you want to invite them, man of God, is 5 million to sing. $5 million. It means that there's no way God can ever speak to them to go to the village. Have you seen them in the village? Have you seen them in the rural? Where are they in Koma Hills? Where are they on the mountains of Mubi, where I did youth service? Will they go there? That's why the missionary manpower of the church is lacking. It has never been this bad. Never been this bad. We are justifying selling tickets for worship concerts. We are justifying all kinds of things because the people who are encouraging us, they know the burden of the Lord, though. But remember, they want to grow rich. They want to become fat. So they must prophesy what? Awesome. These people were asking me, how much are you going to give for honorarium? I say, we take care of our guests. We treat our people with honor. There's nobody we invite that we will dishonor. Never. We don't. And I said, okay, well, to encourage them to come, and I give them a figure. I said, we will arrange within this range. And that figure we gave them, at that time, we have never given anybody that amount of money before to come and sing. I'm not talking about preachers, to come and sing. Now, but in the crusade, we even gave people more than that. This last crusade, without the person asking. We just felt, this person labored. It's a gift of honor. You don't need to know how much it is. We that even reject honorarium, we reject. They give us some places, we say, don't worry. I went to preach in Kogi State School of Nursing and Midwifery. Packed. The hall we used, packed. Lecturers, people came. God showed us mercy in that meeting. The reign of power and glory was immense. We had a great time. I looked at the congregation while I was teaching. And the Lord told me, don't touch any seed from here. Where are these students going to get money to give me? I went there by train. I came back by train. Me and Joshua. And because I've been doing long travels for many years, my back can begin to ache. Pain. 2 years ago, I had a December crusade in Auchi. I could not go. My wife is here. I was on the bed. I couldn't move because of that pain. So sometimes when I'm sitting to travel in a small car, my knees are long. I'm doing like this. I have to manage to get to Uyo to preach and come back by road. 8 hours. I did that thing that year 3 times. I went one day, preached that day, preached morning, came back. 1 week later, I went again, preached morning, preached evening, came back. My back ruptured. I was on pain relievers, in serious pain. Nobody knew. I had to beg the people who had already told I was coming in Auchi that I can't make it. We take care of our people. We reject honorariums. I thought we had settled. So I handed over the matter to Joshua to follow up. And then Joshua called the person and they were discussing. The person raised it again and said, how much are you people preparing for honorarium? So honorarium was a matter. My pain is when you hear this person singing, you will think that the burden is for Jesus. Now they will say, no, they have people who manage them. It's like Joshua who deals with people who invite me to meetings. We now be telling people, how much do you have for the man of God? I assure you, those things don't happen without their knowledge. It's all a plan. Because they will get their percentage. If what is coming to them is not going to be good, what is coming to the management team is not going to be good, they will reject your meeting. It doesn't matter what the Holy Ghost says. So we had already put out our flyer. They saw it and said, Kai! These people think we're coming. That's when they called. Meanwhile, Joshua has been calling for days. They won't pick. They were waiting for how much we will give them for honorarium. Immediately they saw the flyer. They called and said, we're not coming on. Obviously because the place they were going to was offering more money than our meeting. It's going to get worse. That's what I'm saying to you. And if you are not ready to stand up and be sincere in defense of truth, we may not have a church to hand over to our children. If that is the model we are giving to upcoming music ministers, we are finished as a church. If that's the model. The person that asked for 4 million, so I wondered, what does he want to sing? What did they sing? Bro, 4 million in this economy to come and minister to people. So we have hirelings. There are pastors like that. 2000 and when did I graduate? 2004. 2003 or 2005 is either when I was there or when I had left. There's a big man of God in Lagos. I'm talking 2000. Oh, we wanted to bring to our campus fellowship. Campus fellowship. The instruction was before he will leave Lagos, we must put 500,000 in his account. Campus fellowship. Where Where is campus fellowship supposed to get 500,000? So there's a system, it's a cartel. If at 2003 he was taking 500,000, what will it be now? From students, so that means it's not normal church. Na suyana. Normal church. How did we get there? And you see, the reason it continues. What's the reason it continues? The people love to have it so. People are paying. And they are paying and they are doing it and they are legalizing it, making it look like it is normal. Now somebody said, where I was saying these things, somebody said, you don't understand. Somebody is coming with his band, coming with his musicians. These people need to eat. And the question goes back to, how were they taught? I go to administration and they don't give me honorarium. It means Joshua, who followed me, should also learn from my sacrifice and not expect anything. Are you here? If your band sees that you didn't get honorarium and it's a demand that they must be paid, then it means that what you are running is a business. It's not ministry. We are not servants. We are at work. Jesus' model was, when you enter into a city, ask for the house of men of peace. Then go in there. They will take care of your needs. That's all. That he who gives a glass of water to a prophet will receive a prophet's reward. That's it. But we've taught a corrupted version of honor. A corrupted version of blessings. And the consequence is that men continue to prophesy falsely. You know why? They need to keep the machine running. So that people are growing up not knowing the truth. But we say, God forbid. You see, some of us have been designed by God to tell men there is an alternative route. And this route is the way of truth. This is the way it's supposed to go. When they bless me, I bless Joshua. OG used to be my PA before he became a big man of God and is now our senior prophet. Yes. He traveled with me to Port Harcourt to minister. As they gave me honorarium, they gave him honorarium. Is it not true? And we came back. Some ministries run like that. As they give the man of God, they'll give the person who traveled with him. Sometimes, I know they've given Joshua a gift. I'll be quiet. He will tell me by himself. They gave me so and so. Meanwhile, I will still send him from what I was given. No need to give you details. My wife is here. She knows how I share my honorarium with Joshua. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. I have a percentage. Sometimes when I look at the money that came and the percentage will not be enough, I know he has a wife and a child. I look at the percentage, I say, you're not going to reach, so I double it. If you've trained people well, when he started following me, I will give him transport. He'll say, never. God didn't tell me to follow you because I want to feed. I'll give him transport. That's how our musicians are supposed to be. They are supposed to be serving with the man of God. It's a ministry of service. So if they don't give man of God, musicians too should go home and drink water with their wife and children. We say, no, he has to pay his band. It's because it's a band. It's not a conclave of ministers. The day it becomes a congregation of ministers, we will not be talking about payment. Now, it's in the open. Even unbelievers are narrating, are discussing. It's an embarrassment. And it is because prophets are prophesying falsely. They've allowed a lying spirit take over their tongue. So you start hearing things about how to succeed in the marketplace. Look at the people that call themselves Christian content creators. Can you watch their content? And I'm not talking about all of them. Majority of them. Can you watch their content? Is there a clear distinction that shows you that this person is a Christian content creator? No, don't be angry now. It's Bible study. Tell me. All of them that are doing this, doing. Have you noticed that almost every content now is sexualized? Have you noticed? It's about sex, it's about rubbish, it's about nonsense. And those people are members of churches. Are they not Christians? Are they Muslims? How did we get there? Men who should know the true, accurate position of the burden of God. An astonishing thing has happened. That's what God was saying through Jeremiah. An astonishing thing has happened. Men who know truth are now beginning to tell lies. And the thing driving their lying is that they need to eat food. So there's a burden for food. There's a burden for wealth. There's a burden for riches. As if there's not enough priests who should now judge righteously. They have seen a platform for them to now pervert justice. And they have continued the tradition.